Hi Leo, welcome back. So Leo, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. When I was meditating on your energy, I felt a great sense of like tiredness or fatigue come through. So some of you just needing to get a little bit more rest, not overdo it. I was also getting like a lot of conflicting thoughts. So like, for example, like there was thoughts coming in of like, oh gosh, I have to do this, but I don't have enough energy to do it. Like I know I need to get to this, but I don't think I can. And it's like really throwing you off, I feel like, energetically when you do that to yourself, because it's coming from a place of exhaustion, but also a mind frame of lack. I don't have enough energy. When in actuality, you have a constant stream of life source energy flowing through you every single day, but you can pinch yourself off from that pretty good if you're focused on the lack of it, because law of attraction applies to everything we experience in life, including our vitality, including our energy levels. So when we're in receptive mode and we're thinking, I've got lots of energy, I am so ready for the day, guess what? That energy flows to you in that way. But when you're focused in like, I've not got enough sleep and I am tired and I don't have enough energy, then the energy, then you attract that feeling or proof that you need to rest, okay? So, and that's how we pinch ourselves off. That's how we work against ourselves sometimes. This is through trained behavior patterns, right? And so almost all of us do this to some extent. But the quick remedy here, Leo, is to clear your mind and clear your energy with a little bit of meditation, 10 to 15 minutes, to kind of reset. It's like hitting a reset button when you can meditate and clear your mind, especially if you're having a lot of conflicting thoughts run through your mind. All right, so something to keep in mind, Leo, as we go into this reading. So let's get into the tarot. You have the Cancer card out. So some of you could be on the cusp of Leo and Cancer, or dealing with the Cancerian, or have that in your own chart. If so, check out their reading. But this could also be the influencing energy. So this is talking about getting in touch with your feelings, feeling maybe a little bit more sensitive than you have been feeling. This is a very like comfort zone type of energy, or wanting more comfort in your life. Sometimes this can be a bit protective as well, like wanting to protect your heart or protect your mind. But it's also a very intuitive energy, a very caring energy. So infusing more of that into your life, or maybe connecting with people that bring that out in you, would be helpful to you. All right. So let's see what else you have coming in. The King of Pentacles. So this is talking about staying grounded, staying practical, being generous to yourself by giving yourself time when you need a time out. And some of you could benefit from a bit of a time out to kind of collect yourself and get rid of this fatigue energy or these conflicting thoughts that may be going on. I do feel like a greater sense of purpose coming in for you, Leo. So it's like I'm hearing purposeful acts of kindness. So doing things just because you want to be kind, actually, it's like going to uplift you, whether it be as small as like holding a door open for someone or saying something nice to someone could really benefit your energy, right? And, I know that sometimes Leos, y'all get a bad rap sometimes, right? As being like attention whores or whatever. Excuse my language. But actually, I feel like Leos are some of the kindest people I know. Like, I'm just being honest, and have really big hearts and like to do things that are nice, yeah, for themselves, of course, but also for others, Leo. So tapping into that more sensitive piece of you. All of that being highlighted. So let's go into the energy. For those of you who are new to this, I'm going to go through the head space and what you need to know there, the heart space and love and what's going on there, and then the bigger spiritual picture. So, head space for my Leos. I just feel like there could be like this sense of like feeling emotionally or physically drained. Or there could be something that's like draining your energy or tapping into your energy. Okay, you could be around like a very draining environment or like a toxic relationship possibly. Or it's just not listening to your internal compass and giving yourself rest when you need rest, Leo. So let's see. The universe, the devil. How did I know that would come out? Capricorn energy for some of you. The Princess of Wands. All right, the Lovers and Gratitude. And I'll keep these over here as a side note. The Three of Wands. Six of Swords and the Fool. So, Leo, there's this sense of like, first of all, you have the power to, let me think about how to put this to you. You have the power to funnel energy to you in unlimited supply from the universe by just giving your focus to what you're grateful for. Haven't you noticed the correlation between how your body feels when you're in a state of gratitude and appreciation versus how your body feels when you're focused upon something that's toxic or negative? That's not a coincidence. So the reason for that is when you focus in opposition of how your higher self sees things, and your higher self always sees things through the eyes of love, it cuts you off from that energy source and leaves you feeling depleted. And it's all about perspective, right? So there's an important message here about motivating yourself to kind of change your perspective on a few things that you've been focused on that have been draining you. All right. And I feel like once you do that, then it'll feel like upliftment come through, and all of a sudden you feeling that groundedness again and going into that more caring version of yourself that's kind to yourself, that's kind to others. You know, getting into that space of gratitude here. Because I do feel like something's got a hold of you that may be perpetually running through your mind that's not good for you to focus on. And it could be in regards to a relationship, but doesn't have to be. And I got a similar message also in the Scorpio reading. Some of you could be dealing with Scorpio, but like I said, don't focus so much on the sign as the message, but I also have Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer energy here. So there's a side note message, Leo, about things moving forward here after making some sort of sacrifice, or what seemed like a sacrifice was actually a new beginning. And then things, you know, moving forward and out of that energy. It's almost like, you know, when you get to a space of like giving up, you know, giving up on something that you've wanted, and it's like as soon as you kind of just give up the fight or give up the struggle, this great sense of relief comes in, and then all of a sudden things change. It's kind of like that. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. It's like giving up the struggle, not the desire, but the struggle or the perceived struggle, okay, between you and what you want. And you do that by, like I said, refocusing your energy onto things that are in your current life that you're very grateful for. Some of you, you know, you've got your mind on possibly a connection here that you tend to get very, very fixated on. And it's like universe is saying, okay, if you're fixated on someone, let's say that, or something, then you're not going to likely change the fact that you're fixated on it overnight. But you can change how you feel about it. So you can be fixated on something and feel awful about it, or you could be fixated on something and feel good about it. You know, see the potential growth that could come from that. Use it as motivation to push you forward. It's all about how you perceive it, you know. So as a fellow fixed sign myself, I can tell you that all of the fixed signs somewhat struggle with getting fixated on topics or on people or whatever. And that is literally what's worked for me. When I was really, really fixated on something, I realized, okay, I'm habitually thinking about this day in and day out. What helped me to reframe myself was to not try to push it away or deny that it's on my mind all the time, but instead to see the positive that could come from that as opposed to the negative. And just by simply shifting my thought little by little, I shifted it out of my experience altogether, and then new energy came in. So your thoughts matter a lot because you manifest through your thoughts and emotion. Okay. So pay attention to that. So anyways, in the emotional space, Knight of Discs, King of Discs, the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Discs. This is that very practical energy, taking it slow, you know, taking your time, not rushing this healing process. Some of you, it's just like that. It's one moment at a time, one thought at a time. You know, reframing yourself slowly but surely. So there's something here about like giving yourself grace and giving yourself time to move out of an energy that you've been fixed in for a while, that maybe you've repetitively ran through your mind, but you're going to break free from that eventually. But don't rush it, because you're learning from this, you're growing from this, you're learning a lot about yourself. And listen, all relationships come into our lives to help us grow the relationship with ourselves, you know, because we need that experience to feel all the feels, from the highs to the lows, to figure out where we are at on that spectrum and who are we at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So give gratitude for every experience, every relationship that comes into your life. I do feel like this is really calling you, Leo, to be more self-sufficient, to, I heard self-reliance. So learning to trust yourself and your ability to provide for yourself and your ability to do your own thing, you know. Especially if you've been telling yourself, I can't, or you've been putting up barriers or blockages in your mind. Some of you need to communicate. Okay. It's like reframing your mind into I can and I will. I can and I will. I have Nora Jones in my head. Sunrise. She says, surprise, surprise. It's a beautiful song. Actually just listened to that the other day. Surprise, surprise. I can see the light in your eyes. Is that what she says? Probably not the exact wording, but something about the eyes and light in the eyes. You ever notice when somebody's really connected, their eyes are like really bright versus when someone's like down in the dumps and completely cut off or maybe even intoxicated, their eyes look like death, you know, no light in the eyes. I don't know why I'm telling you that other than that's just a fact, you know. It's like needing to see the light in your own eyes again, Leo. It's this really beautiful song coming through, and I'm sorry I don't know the lyrics, but go look it up. Norah Jones, Sunrise. All right, so 5 of Wands in the reverse. 5 Wands in the reverse, Justice, 9 of Wands in the upright, the Chariot, the 10 of Wands, and Temperance. Whew, I just got like, it's not deja vu, not apparition. I just got like a flash of something that's coming in for me that is, I don't think related to this reading. Other than it, I don't believe it's happening now for no reason. So Leo, you might get like a flash of the future, you know, of something that's coming in right before it comes in, especially for my highly intuitive Leos. And then I heard something's not over yet. Okay, so there's more to be experienced, all right? More to be grateful for, but there's something more here. So, 5 of Wands in the reverse. This is letting go of conflict or the need to entertain conflict. Justice in the reverse. Kind of needing to let go of the injustice of something that was done. Whether that be recently or long, long ago, but it's like the moment you give up the need to be heard and understood and right, which we all love to feel, but sometimes we do need to let go of that, then it's like surprise, surprise, things start to pick up speed and move forward for you. But only if you allow it, because if you get consumed, if you let your thoughts consume you, Leo, you're going to throw yourself out of balance again. And there's something that's coming in that is like picking up the pace in the atmosphere, okay, or ready to take off for you. But you're kind of holding yourself back energetically a little bit because of the way that you're focused right now. So really needing to pay attention to that. If there's been injustices done, karma will handle that. You don't need to handle that, all right? You can now focus on your success, really. Your successes and the things that are going to motivate and drive you. And let this fuel your passion here, but not consume you. But it's like there's something coming in that's going to just give you that light in your eyes again, you know, when you're at your best. Could be a surprise. The universe has been surprising me personally left and right lately. I don't know what's going on, but it's been delightful surprises. So expect that. Expect that. You know. So let's see what the Osho Zen has to say here. Turning within. Oh, Lord. What the? Whoa. Oh, wow, that was a whole reading right there. Okay, so the guidance is to tune in, go within, create space for yourself, take your time, okay? Care about how you feel. And then the guidance here is to let go. Let go of what? Politics or someone who has this energy around them, possibly. Whatever this burden is that's creating all of this exhaustion and further separating you from what it is that you want, which is a good relationship with yourself and feeling good about yourself. And if there is a person in particular that makes you feel that way, then you need to re-examine if that is worth consuming your thoughts over, okay? So let's see what the law of attraction has to say, Leo, and we're going to leave it there. Attempting to control others attracts more to be controlled. It is easy to understand how you would come to the conclusion that your path to feeling good is through influencing or controlling the behavior of another. But as you attempt to control them through influence or coercion, you discover that not only can you not contain them, but your attention to them brings more people like them into your experience. You simply cannot get to where you want to be by attempting to control or eliminate the unwanted. So, your path to feeling good, Leo, is never through another person. It's never through another person. Relationships are here to complement us, grow us, and they are valuable, but they are not here to complete us or to make us feel love for ourselves. It's your job and your one and only job to task yourself with the responsibility of making sure that at the end of the day, you feel good about you, that you know your worth, that you understand you're loved, and that you don't need anyone else to provide that to you because you can provide that for yourself. But the funny thing is once you get good at providing all of that love for yourself, other people will want to be in on it with you. So, Leo, very interesting reading. Very interesting reading. Zodiac signs that you could be dealing with. I've got Cancer here, Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius energy, Cancer again, Libra again. This card reminds me of Capricorn and Virgo. Aries. So those are the predominant zodiac signs. Those could be in your chart or the chart of the person or people you're dealing with, or just the influencing vibes. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I've got a lot of videos over there as well. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can also find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I am wishing you the very, very best, Leo. Until next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.